Hi, welcome to GenX Glam here on YouTube. And if you haven't joined our GenX Glam Discord server, there is a link to that server in this video description and many of my other videos. We've got some great channels for discussion going on over at GenX Glam on Discord, and some giveaways that are unique to Discord. In fact, most of the GenX Glam giveaways that I have sent out into the world have been for members that have joined the GenX Glam Discord server. But there is my premier YouTube glam giveaway going on. Closes on March 8th. If you want to check out that video, you can't miss it. It's got like an orange banner with the white lettering giveaway on it. It closes on March 8th, and all you have to do is watch the video, make a comment, subscribe to the channel, and you're in the running. Perhaps your comment will be randomly picked, and boom, you're going to win the prize, which is I think it's a great giveaway. It's valued at $400, and it is Shoppers Mart's 2023 25 Days of Beauty Surprises. It was their advent calendar that they launched over the holidays. I bought it myself. I really like it. I did a video on it, although I've taken it down because it was rather long. It was in the early days of my content, my delving into content creating, sharing my makeup collection journey with you folks. So, but I can tell you, I unboxed it. I use products. I'm still rotating through products. Most of them are deluxe sample size products, but there are, I don't know, tons of different brands in there. I mean, easily to 15 different brands that you definitely will know. So if you're gonna participate in that giveaway, please read the rules very carefully. It's open to US folks with mailing addresses within the USA and Canada. Closes on March 8th. There is a full description of all the products inside that box. It's gonna be fun. Whoever gets it and opens it, I can't wait for the feedback. I think you're gonna have a good time with that one. So this video, not hiding anything, this is the DIY video that I've been talking about. This is my first DIY video, and I kind of want to do a couple more over the course of my journey here. Sharing my makeup collection and doing a bit dabbling in the content creator realm here with you. But this is the first one, and I found a great recipe actually for do-it-yourself lip oil. And I wanted to answer my own question, try to get to the bottom of, and I kind of already knew the answer. You know, the question is, why, can I buy an Essence lip oil for $5 and then a Tom Ford lip oil for $60, and then everything, every brand in between has, you can get your $5 Essence, your $8 Elf, I don't know, your $12 Revolution or NYX or, Maybelline or classic, drugstore brand. And then you start getting into Sephora, and you're looking at House Lab, you're looking at Rare Beauty, in the 20-some dollar range, and then you're kicking up to $30 with the clearance lip oil, and then you're kicking up to $40 with the Dior lip oil, or you're kicking up into $50 with the Guerlain, and then you're getting up to $60 with the Tom Ford. It's just like, really? It's crazy. The beauty space, market space, retail space is just, it blows my mind. The more and more that I get into it and I research, it just blows my mind. So I thought, like, how much does it really cost? Like, I know that the margins in all beauty across the board are quite high, right? The trick is getting into the space. Celebrities, they have an advantage there because they are already a known entity, right? Lady Gaga wants to make a like whatever, a beauty line. Lady Gaga, like, she's already got that like built in, like, I want to say like a leg on a ladder. I think of these products as like rungs on the ladder, right? You're starting off at the bottom with like an Elf, in Essence, because she glam, and you're just climbing your way up the ladder. Anyway, how do you get on the ladder? I don't think my product's gonna get on the ladder, but I'm gonna share with you my recipe that I found. And I can tell you now, I'm just like, spoiler alert. I love to do spoiler alerts. They're so much fun. Spoiler alert. The product that, like, when I figure out the price per milliliter of each one of these particular oils, I'm going to put in to make the final almost 10 milliliter DIY lip oil. And so it just blows my mind. It just blows my mind. So the the price per milliliter, like the cheapest one I think was the castor oil. It's like cents, a couple of cents a milliliter, because look how huge this bottle is. But anyway, it's just like, all right, I'll cut to the chase. $2.75 it cost me to make this, and that includes the container, right? Look at that, $2.75. It's not a lot in product, right? We're paying for the brand. We're definitely paying for the brand name when we dig into our pocket and we buy a Dior, or when, one of the higher end. I bought a Clarins lip oils. You're paying for the packaging, right? But yeah, I don't even want to go into the packaging, but I will say this. Clarins has like a super soft, oversized applicator. The Dior is the same. The Guerlain, they have all these oversized, super plush applicators. It's all in their packaging, blah, blah, blah. But guess what? Elf has an applicator that's oversized and plush, and it only costs $8. I don't have an oversized applicator, but it is plush. So the lip oil that I'm making today, here is the container. I'm making it for a colleague at work. I asked her if she would like one of my DIY lip oils. My son made my stickers for me. He's graphic design, on his way to go to college next year to study graphic design. I'm super excited about that. And I asked him to make me some stickers for my DIY product, and he did. I think they're pretty cute, right? I don't know. So here's the recipe, right? You pick out, we're moving on. Those of you that are new to the channel, you kind of get this uncut content that happens to include not only the substance, right? But you also get some blooper reel action going on in my videos. If I screw something up really, really, really terribly, I try to fix it in the video description. So let's get into this, because I don't want this to take like forever. I'm going to tell you the recipe. So the recipe is, you select your oils. You could do like, I think we're going to do 4 oils here. Whatever oils you select, you just make sure that you do as close as you can, equal amounts in your mixer. So this is my mixer right here. This is actually also an applicator. So I bought a plush applicator, and I bought an applicator that has like a roller ball. So we're making one, my colleague, I gave her a choice. She wanted the plush applicator. I don't blame her, actually. If you're going to do this trick at home, get these ones. Get these ones. These are, I think that the ones with the more plush applicator are the way to go. Though I want to demonstrate this one I made last night, and it just has 3 oils in it. It has jojoba, it has almond oil, and it has vitamin E. The one I'm going to make for my colleague, I'm also going to include castor oil. This one right here, my prototype that I made for my son, look at that nice gloss that I just got. It's very nice, right? This one right here that I made for my son actually has 5 oils. It also has sunflower oil, and I'm not counting the essence oil that you put in at the end that sort of gives it that coconut, or in this case I bought vanilla and I bought coconut essence, but you could buy lavender, you could buy peppermint, whatever, whatever flavor you're feeling, just get that and just add a couple of the drops at the end. So let's get going. Let's start with, it doesn't really matter what you start with, like I said, as long as you do equal amounts. So let's start with the castor oil here, and I'm just going to do my best. I mean, this isn't going to be an exact, this is supposed to be a 2 milliliter droplet, and look at, of course it's not cooperating. We might have to pivot. Oh no, we got some. We might have to pivot there. That is good, and use another one. It actually came, don't worry guys, it's going to be very close. It's going to be close to equal. If I really wanted to be super precise about it, I would have to get some other equipment. This is just to give you, this is all 100% natural. This is all like super good stuff for your skin, your lips. Now we're going to move on to the jojoba oil. I wanted to talk about this one for a sec because, oh, look at that one, just really grabbed in there. Very nice, better than the castor oil. That is a full true 2 milliliters of jojoba oil. It's spelled Jojoba, but you pronounce it like with the Spanish sound with the H, like Jorge. Jojoba oil. The jojoba seed. It grows on a shrub, and it's resilient to super high warm climate. So like Arizona, Southern California, parts of Mexico, this shrub grows very well. It grows anywhere from 3 feet to 6 feet tall, and it has foliage, like little cute leaves and flowers that get grazed by animals, you know, like deer, sheep, other livestock, and then it grows these little seeds, not nuts. So that's, which is fabulous, because this jojoba oil is very good anti-allergenic, right? So if you have a nut allergy, you don't have to worry about it. And it, yeah, so it grows seeds. When the seeds mature, they fall to the ground, they're harvested, they're sort of heated, pressed, smashed up, and inside, then they like get the oil out in the pressing phase. And it's, you know, depending on what research you read about this particular seed and the extraction of the goodness from inside of it, it's almost like a waxy consistency, and that's why it's used in so many cosmetic products, because it mimics the natural waxy sort of oil that our skin produces organically. So it doesn't clog pores. It's just highly compatible with our skin. And so it's used in so many different cosmetic products, this jojoba oil. So if you're ever out there reading ingredients, the backs of bottles, and you see it, know that it's one of the good ones. Like back in the day, the Native Americans used to take these seeds and heat them up and sort of smash them up in their mortar and pestle and get out the goodness. And they would use that, you know, as like sort of medicinal, like salve to like heal wounds. I have been using it. I've been treating my like lip sort of, I don't want to call it a flare out. It's not a blemish. It's just some cracked skin that showed up a couple of years ago. And I'm just like, what's up with this? Like, this is what you get when you get aging skin, right? You just have these chronic flare-ups sometimes and red spots. And so I've been putting a little bit of the jojoba oil on it like every night. I'm going to try and do that consistently for a month to see if I can get some special healing going on. All right, let's move on to the next oil. This is a almond oil. So let me just get my Doppler radar out. Oh yeah, look at that. I got a nice 2 milliliter haul of that. Let's get that in there. Somewhere along the line though, I'm not getting, let's get a little bit more. You know what, we're gonna have to pull out the sunflower oil too, because we wanna give my colleague the full treatment. All right, here we're going in for vitamin E. We're almost done. This is like, I think my Doppler's starting to see better days, but it came, this dropper came with the vitamin E, and so did this funnel that we're going to use in a little bit. So that was kind of like an added score. I didn't have to buy it separately for my mad science project. So yeah, this is just a tiny, I screwed up when I bought this. This is just, you know, it's not even like, I don't know how many milliliters, like maybe 10 milliliters of the sunflower oil. That's why I wasn't really going to toss it in. We need a tiny bit more because my Doppler is just, there we go. All right, so we have put in castor oil, almond oil, vitamin E oil, jojoba oil, sunflower oil. Now we're going to go in with the coconut essence. And the idea is after you get all your equal parts in, you put in like 10 drops of your essence oil. And like I said, we're using coconut. This is optional, but I do like to have some sort of like scent, or just, it just, lavender is so soothing if you're into that. All right, now I lost the top to my mixer, so we're just gonna borrow this one. Now we're gonna mix this up. Gotta mix it up because we gotta get that essence of coconut in there for my colleague friend, both. I hope that she likes this. It's all natural. All right, let's get this funnel going. Let's put it back on our little display here. This is hey, I brought out the pickleball glasses for those of you that have watched my other videos and hear me talk about my pickleball glasses. I brought these out just in case things started to get a little bit crazy. So here we go. Whoop-ah. There we go. There we are. A little bit of a prototype here from GenX Glam. Thank you so very much for tuning in. I know I made like a huge mess here. And if you start to think, well, like she's saying this thing's only, you know, like product and all in $3.50 landed, but she invested in all of the product. Yeah, I did. I invested in all the product, but I've been making these things all week for my son, some of his friends. I'm gonna use the oils. I think if anybody's watching this video and you are a connoisseur of oils, which I do not claim to be at all, but I know that there are some of you out there that just really know a lot about oils and how to use them. And I would love to hear more of that in the comments and definitely on the Discord. I will make a an oil channel for discussion over on Discord if I can get some people over there to teach me some more things about it. But yeah, I do acknowledge that I put some money. I invested in the oils in order to make this for $2.50 or whatever. But I think it was a good investment. Thank you so much for watching. I'm like trying to say, I'm trying to sign off here through my, I have like a little window to see you in, but wherever you are, whatever kind of day you've had, I don't know if it's the beginning or the end of your day, whatever it is, I hope that you're well, and I hope that your family are well. I'm like getting ready to touch my phone. I'm feeling a little oily, and that, and I appreciate you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.